Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Mask of the Betrayer. Where we left off last time, we were in that golem fight area, but there is a significant bug in this game, and unfortunately it has prevented us from completing that particular part. Basically, if you disassemble your golem, the golem chest piece you were using will default to the generic golem chest, which has no special abilities. And in doing so, we can't use the galvanized one anymore, or the other one. And without a special chest piece, there's no point in attempting the fight anymore, because we'll just lose every single time. The maiden is too powerful, you need unique items in each slot, and it's just not going to work. If anyone knows the item code, I've been looking for it online, but I couldn't find it. But if anyone knows the item code for the galvanized chest piece, let me know, and I'll cheat code it into the game so we can actually try and complete that part. Now, we're going to continue on with the main story here. So we got soul housing number 346, which is Beb 2's soul. Have you brought my soul? My body calls out for its return. Yes, I have it right here. Yes, I can feel it now. Its warmth, it is familiar to me. If I can just drink it in. Ah, such relief. I have existed as a shell. Come to know the despair of emptiness. I was not prepared for it. Perhaps he'll be wise enough to keep his soul where it belongs from now on. The surrogate has collected in my soul's place, as Nefer said it would. Such an inscrutable woman, my mentor, but wise like no one else I've known. I'm somewhat lost without her guidance. Thank you for your sacrifice, Beb 2. I'm glad it seems to have paid off. Paid off? Who can say? It was what she wanted, though, so I did what I could. Before I forget, take this to the depository caretaker. You do not want to earn his wrath with an overdue soul. You should return to your task at hand. The longer you stay here, the more likely you'll be stopped, and all this will have been for nothing. Perhaps it is anyway. So there we go. We have now the surrogate soul, which is 3 of the 5 or 4 we need. We have 3 of the 4 failed souls. We need to find one more before we can open the door. So, the next thing we want to do is try to collect some student souls for the devils, the Beta Zoo. And so we should probably go ask around about that. No, I don't need his information. He has nothing that we can use. There's a soul housing here. Oh right, this is the thing we did where we got that one soul piece that was in the soul housing. That was the fragmented soul. Let's go up to the headmistress's tower. This is a different door and a different way up. I don't know if it leads to anywhere in particular, but no, it's the same sort of area. Unfortunate, but worth exploring. So we have 3 out of 4. We also need to get student souls. That's pretty much what our goal is right now. So we can get Em and Jero back to life. We've killed all the Mephits because they... I don't know if they deserved it, but... I mean, they're just demons, so no one cares. Mistress Zerzura. Alright, Mistress Zerzura. I'm in the middle of a lesson. I'm here for the prestige. Slaves aren't allowed in here. Bunch of jerks. I'm going back in here, though. There's a falchion. Not anything we particularly need. There's an open door back there. We've already been into that room. Let's go talk to Odget. Master Honorius isn't here anymore. Alright. Well, no one really else to talk to. Except for that one teacher, Master Tabi. You are disrupting class. Either take a seat or get out. Everyone's so jerky in this place. It would appear we had a game crash. Okay, I know where we're going. So we do have 2 souls already. I just realized that. Those 2 soul housings we found downstairs, we already have those. We just need to get 1 more. So first of all, we're going to give the note to this thing. An instructor gave me this note so that I can check out souls again. That is acceptable. One of your checkouts is now forgiven. Cool. We need a specific soul for... Actually, I already did this, but unfortunately we crashed. So we're just redoing part of it. 184. I think that's the one we used. So we now have a 3rd soul. We're going the wrong way though. Let's go get Amanjero's soul back now. And then we'll be going downstairs. Or sorry, well, then we'll be going to get 1 last soul. We have to talk to the demons about it again. Devils. They're devils. Why do I keep calling them demons? Because they look like demons. I mean, let's be serious. Devils and demons look very similar in this game. Okay, I'm prepared to trade for the Amanjero's soul. Yes, this ransom is acceptable. The soul is yours now, but be forewarned, you have bought possession of the soul, not redemption. Jero's is a marked soul. When he dies, it will go where it has long been destined, and the hells will celebrate. I see one of the souls you acquired from me bears the mark of the depository. How positively ignominious. You want to take this note back to the caretaker then? That wooden librarian's wrath is legendary. We may yet have business that will take you in his direction if I'm not mistaken. They're just like, hey. I'm looking for 4 souls with unique flaws. Yes, we thought you might be. You have that look about you. Don't play coy, Thalka. It's too easily confused with your penchant for cretinism. We can offer you something for that description, mortal. A soul that has been marked for damnation. It is what we do to claim ownership of a soul while the host lives. This specimen is in a rare transitional state. Its host is dead, but it has not reached Avernus to begin its sentence. And what do you want in return? Ah, clearly you've worked with devils before, already jumping headfirst into negotiation. We require a comparable soul in trade. The soul you want is rare, we'd like the same. For me, I'd like a soul from a person who lived in the filthiest, the most deplorable, and wretched conditions, yet who forsook all thoughts of himself for the love of another. Agreed, Oronok? You missed the mark completely, Thalka, and once again it falls to me to save our reputation. My ideal soul would be of one who was brought up in prosperity yet sunk to the absolute depths of depravity, the sickest, most self-centered and delusional of individual people. Self-centered and delusional individual possible. I have to bring you a soul of each? No, of course not. That would be hardly fair. We want 1 soul that has all those qualities. You want a soul that is rich, poor, selfless, and self-centered. Yes, I believe you hit upon it exactly. Good luck. Good. I actually know how to do that part. This is a part I do remember. They come in waves. This game has been out for a long time. It's been a long time since I beat it. Like a very long time. We haven't had a fight in a while either. It's kind of disappointing. Let's give Jero back his soul first of all. The color has drained from his body and he appears to be in some... just reintroduce his soul. As you bring the casing near him, its contents seep out as if though through a membrane and are drawn into his body. A moment passes and then at last he stirs. I am still alive, yes? Yeah, someone just removed your soul. I had to get it back. And you have survived despite my failure to prevent your abduction. I suppose I should be relieved. Yet I get the sense that you have not journeyed into the heart of Thea on my account. After I was taken, I was stricken with a fatal curse and I'm seeking a cure. So a plot was set in motion after all, and my failure has brought doom upon you. It seems that calamity still follows in my wake, even in victory. Will you join me again? Together we once achieved a goal none thought possible, but that was a shared purpose. To what end would you enlist my services now when my foe is vanquished? We are both driven by an obligation to stamp out evil when lives are at stake. In this case, it is not only lives, but souls. I find myself unfocused, with my life's ambition now fulfilled. To once again have a cause to which I might put my abilities to use, it is something I would soon regret passing up. Very well, I will remain here with you until your business at the school is completed. Afterwards, we may discuss that when we come to it. And now we have Amangero. Unfortunately, Amangero is not as powerful as you may think. Let's examine him. He's only level 20, I think? Yeah, level 20 warlock, unarmed, everything like that. He's got no epic feats or anything. But you know what? He is another character to add to our repertoire, so good enough for now. Now, we need to get 2 souls and mash them together. We already know how to do this part. Or at least I do. And I will show you guys. To the classrooms once again. Now there are 2 ways you can get this. Or sorry, there was 2 ways you could get that last soul for the Pit Fiends. Avernesh's soul was one way. We went with the other way because we couldn't get that golem fight to work. Unfortunately, we need to go talk to the golem teacher now. Wrong classroom. Which classroom is his? Where are you, giant golem man? There you are. Oh, hello there. I need a soul with conflicting combination of traits. Can you make one? I suppose I could. Not really. Well, that depends on what you'll accept. What do you mean? How to explain? Some of my work is on merging souls. Theoretically, I could take 2 souls with different traits and forge them together as one. But it doesn't work. I think it violates the law, but the headmistress won't hear of it. The merge never takes. I can fuse pieces of soul together, but the separate parts of the soul remain isolated. It would be like shattering my body, then trying to stick the pieces back together with mortar. A fundamental change has taken place. It can't be reversed. But you could at least join together a few souls for me. Yes, with a few provisos. It will almost certainly fail to fully incorporate. It will technically be 2 souls shaped as one, but if you bring me 2 souls each, with half of the qualities you want, I'll fuse them. Very well, I'll bring them. You'll need a pass. If you get the souls from the depository, you'll need a pass to check out more than one. Take this with you. We're almost done the school. The school is a very long quest area. It's a fun quest area, don't get me wrong, but it's a long one for sure. Caretaker, I have a note. I have a work order here that will allow me to check out 2 souls at a time. The note is valid. You are allowed to remove no more than 2 souls at one time from this depository. Cool. There are 2 specific souls you need. 91, and I think it's 127 if I remember correctly, which I think is this one. No, you're going too far. I misclicked. No, that's 223. Is it this one? 127. Perfect. So those are the 2 souls we want. Warning, you're approaching the exit with more souls than you're allowed to check out. If you leave, you'll be punished. I have some notes here. Bring them over, we shall speak with them. I have a note as well. There, okay, now I should be able to leave. Yes, perfect. We forgot to give him the demon soul note because we already had 1 soul taken. That doesn't look like the right room. We turned the wrong way out of the door. That's the right room right there. The one with all the crafting junk. So once we hand in this particular soul, or these particular souls, we should be able to go upstairs finally. Fuse the 2 souls, place them in the forge, I will take care of the rest. Alright. We're never going to be allowed in the depository again. We've taken out like 6 souls now. None of them are ever coming back. That's not the right thing. Where are you, other soul? There it is. He's actually physically hammering the souls together? I don't think that's how it works. This seems right to me. The entire thing is completely unstable. The 2 souls are in direct opposition to one another. I'm supposed to be giving this away to somebody, and you've reached your depository checkout limit already. Here, if you still wish to check out items from our depository, you can bring these notes to the caretaker there. That should restore your privileges. Why? I am like the enemy of this school. Why is everyone giving me notes to take all their stupid souls? That makes no sense. There's a huge logical disconnect in this school. They're like, hey, this guy is the enemy of the new headmaster. Take all of our junk. Take all the souls we've accumulated, even though they're apparently important for some reason. Alright, demons. I have brought the soul you asked for. Yes, I'm sure you have, and we've been given a lifetime pass to all the celestial planes for our charity work with orphans. Well, I'll be blessed. I think this may be the genuine article, Oranok. You'll recall, my cranially malformed consort, there's no conceivable chance that such a soul exists in the first. See for yourself, my cerebrally misshapen colleague. What fraud is this? The soul has been grafted together artificially. You got what you asked for. This is within the rules. Bah, your use of trickery is cheap and despicable. It doesn't even deserve to be mentioned in the same sentence as our use of it. Take the soul, but know this, mortal. No one bargains with the devil just once, and we always come out ahead in the final transaction. Do you have anything else we can buy? I've already bought souls and stuff from them. Or, what are they called? The, pristine essences from them. I don't think they have any more, which sucks because I need more pristine essences for more +6 weapons and +7 weapons later on. It's what we'll spend all of our money on later. How much money do we have, by the way? 560,000, and we're going the wrong way, of course. We also have tons of items we can still sell, but we're going to be spending all of our money pretty much on pristine souls later on in the game, so that's kind of where we're at. Let's open this door finally, get some sweet experience. We're halfway up to our next level, which will be level 25? Yeah. Where's that door? There it is. Place the surrogate soul, fragmented soul, incomplete soul, and marked soul. The fourth soul housing slides into place. A mechanism within the door triggers, and the lock retracts. Suddenly, the runes scribed on the door flare red. The lock snaps back into place. Something is wrong. Oh.
There. The door is finally open, Ahriman. We have waited and done all you asked.
We were
Ahriman,
betrayed.
I owe you the wages of your treachery.
I told you the girl doesn't deserve this. We do it quickly and mercifully or I'll have no part.
Silence. Wait.
So, you must be Ahriman. I've seen you before in a dream.
A dream or a memory? Is there anything left of you inside that hollow shell? Do you know my face? The face of a brother who once ran laughing in your wake? My smiles have faded, and your face has changed many times. But something of you must still remain.
Those memories I saw in the dreams, you're telling me those were my memories?
Not the memories of this mask you now wear, but they are yours, yes.
What lunacy? Ahriman, what is this? With respect, I see no reason to play yet more games with—
Turn away. Cast your eyes back to Rashomon, to home. Leave this place now, and none will hinder you. Beyond that door you may find truth, but also folly. A folly that will sunder the plains and render meaningless all that you have suffered.
I will find my answers, and I will see that no one suffers. You have my word on that.
I remember similar words, and a similar promise. And now, we both suffer. But if you are intent upon this, then I cannot protect you any further. My fight is not with you.
He is mad. Madder than Nephris ever was. Come, let's make an end to this before he changes his mind.
Master Jaffe, please. You and I, we live with Thayan ambition and treachery all around us. It taints our actions. But I know that our friendship was never a lie.
She's right, Jaffe. Even I can see that your affection for Sophia is real.
Perhaps, my dear, but
I know you stood by, watched as they murdered my mother. I know you must think that condemns you to their side, but it doesn't. They would have killed you for opposing them. You are the same man who comforted a frightened girl, terrified of the voices in her mind, and taught her to craft little chattering creatures of twigs and clay, real voices to drown out the false.
you shame me, my dear. Surviving has become a habit. If I am to break it, you are the best of reasons.
Fine. We'll appoint another in your place, Jaffe. A wizard with more sense and fewer wrinkles.
Oh, there's a huge wizard battle going on. And we're going in. We have all of the attacks per second. Oh, they are so dead. We got some good spells going. Alright, Master Gib. It's time to eat it. We have a Balor in the fight? That's gonna be very disheartening for our enemies. What the hell am I doing? Where am I going? There we go. Am I feared? No, there we go. Now I'm back into the fight properly. What a waste. I suppose my colleagues were annoying, but I've grown used to them. A frightful mess altogether. If anyone heard the noise of this awful business, I'll return to the academy and head them off. What happened to our Balor? It went away apparently. Could you imagine how disheartening that would be though? It's like, hey, a couple of our people are dead, but you know what? We can rally, and then all of a sudden a Balor just pops out of the air, just 13 feet of magic steel or magic claw and teeth and death, basically. that'd be terrifying. And we have a level up. Sophia has gained a level. She is now level 26, I believe. She's gonna up her lore is good. You know what? Just whatever. It's our main character that needs to heal. I also need to grab some spells. Some actual spells that I require for crafting later on. I just have to figure out where they are. I can't remember for the life of me what they're called. It's not that one. It's not there. It's not there. We're looking for Creeping Cold, I believe it's called. Maybe we don't have access to it as this character. I'm just gonna check really quickly. Or very carefully, I should say. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Do we already have it, perhaps? Does not appear so. I don't know what spells it shows, but that's okay. Nobody else gained any levels. How close are we? We're very close. Hold, art thou the one my master awaits? That would depend on who your master is waiting for. My lord hath commanded me to grant passage to an old friend. He described this being as one with an appetite that cannot be sated. He hath seen this person in his dreams, but was uncertain how he would appear when he arrived. I am a spirit eater, that fits your description. Yes, I thought I recognized thee, it has been ages. Proceed then, and know that only a pale shadow of my master remains, wafting freely between dream and wake. Thou will need to approach his head and speak to his ear if you wish a waking audience.
What is this? Are you a dream? A fantasy? A recollection spawned in my own dead mind? Yes, you are that, but you are more too. I know you Spirit Eater. You are an irony that walks, two fates bound together, both severed and incomplete. And you have brought others, cast-offs, discarded souls such as this priestess. She is of the higher planes, tinged with Kalimvor's blind philosophy, salted with the wretched tears of Ilmater's pity. Are you here because Ilmater has now done as Kalimvor did?
She can answer you as well as I could, dead god.
Ilmater forsakes no one, Merkel. Even ones who commit such atrocities as building the Wall of the Faithless and making vessels to feed its strength.
Ilmater may take pity on you, little bird, but Kalimvor severed you like a gangrenous hand. He smelled the death of faith upon you. With all his pragmatism, he can be crueler than I, but he will not rule the dead better for it, I think.
He rules the dead now, Merkel. One could even say he rules dead gods as they drift in this empty place.
Perhaps. It is an amusing notion, but your life embodies an irony of Kalimvor as well.
And what irony do you speak of?
He does not know what he speaks of.
Do I not? You sought to console the dying, soothe their pain and doubt. Then the true pain came when you discovered where you were guiding them. Doom guides. An apt name. What matters in healing their pain if the true agony is to come? That is what awaits them on my wall.
It is only a structure. It will not survive time and faith. It will not survive me.
She is correct. It is our intention to tear down the Wall of the Faithless.
We are both of one mind about this, Merkel. The wall will be destroyed.
You would have an easier time dismantling Mount Celestia, stone by stone.
I'll work on that.
Ritual and circumstance are not easily undone, little bird, and they are rarely accomplished by peace. Will you lead the living to slaughter and die for those already lost? What a sacrifice for you to demand of those who blindly follow you.
Time and justice favor me. You know not what you say, Merkel.
I know this. I know your grandfather came to your god Kalimvor in secret before you mounted your great crusade.
What do you mean?
He lies. My grandfather shared no words with Kalimvor.
Oh, there you are mistaken. He appealed on your behalf. He apologized for your narrow-mindedness. Described you as a rogue grandchild that did not learn the rules, the drumbeat by which the universe marches. Your own blood condemned you, but it was only a small punishment, was it not? You had already discovered how thin the cloak of Kalimvor's faith was. It does not keep out the cold, not at all. His punishment cast you out of his halls, sealed the door of your home to you. Never again will you walk on the slopes of Mount Celestia, hear the chorus in the house of the Triad. You are an angel left to walk the earth, with only a burning need for justice to keep her warm. A fairy tale with a bright beginning and a fiery end, I think. But isn't this how such falls always begin?
She has not fallen, Miracle, for she has not given up, and neither have I.
The one I follow speaks in better words than I, but I share their strength. Some fall, it is true, but others? Victory and justice sustain them until they reach the gates of their enemy.
Ah, a crusader's heart. Follow the same path, and the destination shall be no different, little dove. I should have devised punishments and prisons for one such as you, little priestess, who drift from god to god, leaving tracks in the ashes of your smoldering faith.
Your Wall of the Faithless will not endure, Merkel. Like you, it will die in time.
I have accepted death. You, however, perhaps in guarding death's kingdom, beneath you.
Who has fallen now?
When you go before Kelemvor, little dove, see what he says to your reasons and your appeals. Ask him to dispense with ritual, with the agonies of the wall, and listen to his answer. At that moment you will fall. You will know that the planes turn, and justice does not drive them.
Once you were the lord of decay, of corruption, of wasting away. And now you are at the mercy of all those things. It makes me suspect the universe is just.
Like your former god, you favor blunt action and brute force, with little regard for what such actions cause farther down the road. And perhaps what you see is not justice, but only amusement and irony, two things which I value more.
I have questions for you. Save your taunts for another time.
And what other detritus clings to you, Spirit Eater? The Red Woman, she has been here before. All that she is now, she owes to me. And to you, Spirit Eater.
Your memory is fading faster than your name, old god, and you're wrong on 2 counts. First, I have never been to the astral realm before this moment, so this is not a reacquaintance. And second, I owe you nothing.
But you stood before me just a short time ago, Red Woman, burning with rage and love in equal measure. What a shattered thing you have become, as ignorant of your own nature as the one who leads you. If only your beloved had accepted my judgment of you, your suffering might have ended long ago. Spirit Eater, speak, and tell me what has brought you to this boneyard of gods.
I suffer from a curse, a hunger, inflicted by you, Miracle.
Your hunger is a punishment, Spirit Eater, but it was not meant for the hero who once plied the ghost of swords. No. That punishment belongs to the one who now shares your fate. Akashi the Betrayer is just as I left him. He is empty now. A ravening void that seeks always to fill itself up, to regain what the wall took from him. So he steals what he lost. A face, a body, a name. These are a mask to be worn for a time, until they are also devoured by his unending hunger.
You are saying that I am the betrayer's newest mask.
For now, yes. He has worn many such masks, and he will wear countless more once you are gone. The betrayer's hunger was born in the wall of the faithless. I placed him there and watched as his mind slowly drained away. His thoughts, his memories, these were torn from his grasp, one by one. Emptiness filled him, the hunger of the wall. But before the wall could consume him completely, I tore him free, so that his suffering, his emptiness would linger eternal.
What crime did Akachi commit?
He raised an army, marched against the realm of the dead, against his god. Is that not crime enough?
But why? For what purpose?
For justice. To tear down the wall of the faithless and set free all the souls that I had bound within. To defy the order of the planes, the combat between mortals and gods.
Still, I think you're leaving something out. Why would one of the priests turn against you with no warning?
Do not presume to hurl blame at my door, Spirit Eater. I cannot account for the treacheries of every mortal soul, only for their consequences.
Why would the betrayer choose me for his mask?
Oh, it was no matter of choice. The betrayer has become an empty, mindless thing. When he devours one mask, he simply waits for the next to appear. Perhaps you blundered too near, or perhaps he lay in darkness, trapped and forgotten, and someone gave you to him. Only love could be so cruel, I think.
Akachi is not empty, not completely. I have seen the remnants of his memories in my mind.
Oh? You have seen delusions, perhaps? The spawn of your desperate mind. Nothing remains of the betrayer's mind or self, else he would not be the ravening, empty beast that he is.
So you punish the betrayer and all of his victims with him. I suffer now for the crime of another.
I made a place for Akachi in the wall of the faithless. Your soul has gone to fill it. When the betrayer's hunger finally consumes your body and mind, then your soul will dissolve into the wall, and you will be no more. To reclaim your soul, to tear it from the wall, only in that impossibility might you find your salvation. But how to assault the city of judgment, unless you were to follow a road already prepared?
The betrayer's gate. The door at the bottom of your vault in Mulsandir.
Yes, Spirit Eater. That gate is a doorway to the empire that I lost. The realm of the dead. Do you have the key, I wonder? You possessed it once. It is that which you and the betrayer held in common. The silver blade of the demigoddess Gith. And now the sword awaits you, fully forged in the sanctum of one who loves you. Everything in place, almost as though it was planned this way from the start.
The plan is yours, then, for your deranged pleasure?
The pleasure may be mine, but the plan is not. Your ally and your enemy are one and the same, Spirit Eater, and I am neither. Use the blade to open the gate, assault the city of judgment, and tear your soul from the wall. Finish what Akachi began. Your captains have waited long for your return. When the gate swings wide, they will come like loyal hounds, tongues lolling from their mouths at the very thought of a new crusade.
Captains? What captains?
The fallen angel, his wings dark now, their luster surrendered for you. The dragon, bound by a debt that she cannot repay. And the lich, craving the answers that lie beyond the gates. But to whistle up your dogs, Spirit Eater, you will need the blade. Only 2 portals provide passage from this drifting cairn of mine. One brought you here, the other will lead you to the sanctum where the blade and your ally await. Go quickly, Spirit Eater. If you would look upon her face, you will not be her only visitor today.
Ahriman followed me through the portal, didn't he? Or wait, we can give him eternal rest. I will leave, Miracle, but not before I grant you the peace that you rightly deserve.
Judgment has been too long delayed. Miracle's time on the plains is done.
It is not yours to dispense judgment, Spirit Eater. The hunger of the wall holds no sway over gods.
You are wrong. I have discovered a way to grant a final rest to the dead.
A lie. In all you do, you glorify me, Spirit Eater. You stoke the embers of my soul.
And now I will snuff those embers out. Farewell, Miracle.
The final irony, even in this.
And so, Merkel at last lies dead. Prepare yourself, as his servants yet live, and they will not be pleased by what you have done.
That's true.
No
It's go time. I don't think they're gonna last too long though. The first one died pretty quickly. Our damage is now getting pretty good. Alright. Any really 500 experience away from a level? That's not cool. So let's grab these things. And then we'll call it a video. We're a little bit over time, but that was awesome. That sweet, glorious explosion of roleplay was amazing. And we'll call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. There'll be more videos coming tomorrow, which is Saturday. Which is weird, because I usually don't do videos on Saturday, but I plan on doing some tomorrow. So, take care everyone. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Stellaris will be coming up after this, but I'll do these video uploads first, and then we'll do Stellaris afterwards. Have yourselves a wonderful night.